Well, look, I personally understand this issue in great detail. I've got experience of it. I was actually running a strawberry farm before I went into politics. We employed 250 people. I recognise the challenge. And what I would say is this: just because we are leaving the European Union, and just because we intend to put in place a controlled migration policy, doesn't mean we're pulling up the drawbridge and stopping all migration. It just means there'll be more checks than there have been previously. It won't be a free-for-all. And we're looking at great depth at the moment of all of these issues among a wide range of sectors. And at one level, we'll want to make sure that people with high levels of knowledge and expertise are able to come here and work where we've got those skills shortages. But we also recognise that there are some sectors, such as farming, including poultry, including horticulture, where actually there is a gap as well for low-skilled labour. We're looking very closely at this. There's models that we've had in the recent past, for instance the SOARS scheme, which allowed non-EU citizens to come and work in the European Union, including in the UK, and it's quite possible for us to look at similar type of work permit arrangements going forward. Well, yes, I mean, this government's got manifesto commitments that still stand, one of which is to promote animal welfare when it comes to international trade agreements. So when we do trade agreements internationally, we will ensure that animal welfare considerations are part of those discussions. But equally, we've also got a manifesto commitment, which we're exploring now, to ensure that as we put in place a new agriculture policy, we recognise animal welfare within that, and that we try to incentivise and support investment into new systems that can improve animal welfare. So I don't think we should necessarily see this as a threat. I think there's an opportunity for us to build an international brand as the best country in the world for high health, high animal welfare, and we're looking at the types of policy tools that would enable us to do that. Well, the Prime Minister's made clear that we still intend to trigger Article 50 by the end of March. And I think the thing to realise here is that it's a long-standing convention that governments negotiate treaties, and Parliament's role is to ratify them and put in place new legislation after we've left. So we disagree with this court judgment. We think it's wrong, and that is why the Prime Minister's clear that we're going to appeal it. But look, if a bill's required, we will accept the decision of the courts ultimately, but it doesn't change the policy, which is this country has taken a decision to leave the European Union, and we are determined to implement that policy.